Hello and welcome to Fall Creek. To set up the game, the first step is to put the map tiles in a triangle formation like this, with the world tree at one end, 2 rows of city tiles, 2 rows of forest tiles, and 1 row of secret tiles. The objective of the game is to start at the Ailing world tree, advance on the map, find the secret to curing the tree from one of the secret tiles, and bring it back home before the tree withers. The first player to do so successfully wins the game. Once the map is set up, make sure you have your inventory sheet. The first thing to do is to get 2 forms from the form deck and place them on your inventory. You play as a shapeshifter, and each form that you transform into has different powers. Your active form is the form on the left, and any other forms that you store are kept in reserve. If you run out of forms, you lose the game. Once you're set up, you can take turns by spending energy to do actions. Days go in morning, noon, and night phases. At the start of morning, you get 3 points of energy. These points of energy are used to move on the map or to activate a card. To move on the map or to activate a card, whichever turn you wish to do, they both take energy. So to take your turn, put an energy token on the part of day that you're executing. To move, flip over an adjacent tile and move your character there. Once you've moved, do the effect on the top of the tile. In this case, it says lose energy and get a treasure. So I will lose another point of energy, and then I will take the top card on the treasures deck and add it to my inventory. I'm adding it face down to show that it's a dormant treasure. All treasures are dormant when you receive them and will not take effect until you activate them. In a phase of the day, such as morning, I can do 1 movement and I can do 1 card activity. So I'm going to spend another point of energy and activate a card. To activate a card, I pick one of my cards and I do its effect. However, if I have a matching treasure and a matching form, I can do 2 cards for the price of 1 energy, which is what I will do in this circumstance. I activate my wind pawn and it says get a treasure. So I take a treasure from the treasures deck and add it to my inventory. Then, because I also have a wind treasure, I can activate it for free as well. And it says Farsight, reveal 3 lands and get energy. To reveal 3 lands, I can choose any 3 tiles on the map and reveal them by flipping them over. I also get a point of energy. When the treasure is used, when it's activated, its effect goes into play, and then it is discarded. Some treasures can last longer than others. This earth treasure, for example, lasts permanently. It has an effect that takes effect once you activate it, and it repeats every morning forever, as long as you have the treasure. Earth treasures last forever, water treasures last for 1 day, and wind and fire treasures expire immediately upon use. I still have 1 point of energy, but I'm going to hold on to it. Morning ends, having moved and used my card, and it's noon, but I will pass the noon phase and not do anything. I will also pass the night phase and not do anything. Actually, I'll spend my last point of energy at night, and I will activate my treasure, the Lumbo. And this will give me luck or lift a curse. So I'm going to get luck. Luck is these dice. The dice are 50-50, half of them black, half of them white, and they can be used to avoid calamity. Anything bad that happens to me is a dice roll away from being avoided, if I choose to spend my luck on avoiding whatever bad thing happens. So it's the end of the day, it's nighttime, and now comes into effect the dark effect at the bottom of the tile. Where I'm standing is the workshop that says get 2 treasures. So I will take 2 treasures and add them to my inventory. Again, I put them face down to show that they are dormant and not active. And that's the end of the day. Now every day, the world tree withers. So to wither the tree, I must roll the tree die and remove the corresponding tile. Each side of the dice corresponds to one of the tiles. So I'm going to roll the die. Whatever comes up will be removed. So this is this tile, which is now absent from the game. The secret can now only be found on one of these remaining tiles. If all of the tiles wither before I get the secret back, I lose the game. Yeah, that's the first day of Fall Creek, and that covers most of the basic rules. I'll follow up soon with more details on how to play the game.